Hello friends, welcome! Let's make chocolate strawberry macarons. I fill them with a dark chocolate ganache and strawberry confit in the center. To make dark chocolate ganache, you're gonna need heavy cream, glucose syrup, and you can substitute with inverted sugar or honey, butter. I used unsalted butter, pinch of salt, I use for taste, and dark chocolate. You can use any of your favorite brands. I use Calibor 811. I place chocolate in a measuring cup. In a small saucepan, add heavy cream and glucose syrup. Over medium heat, bring the mixture to the boil, but do not boil. Mix well with a spatula. Pour hot heavy cream mixture over chocolate and let it sit for a few minutes. Using immersion blender, emulsify mixture. Just make sure everything is combined. Add butter. You can also cut to small pieces. And pinch of salt. Then emulsify again. And you can see the texture of this ganache. It's shiny, it's smooth. Just look at the color. Beautiful. Transfer ganache into flat container. Just make sure you grab everything from the bottom of this cup and cover with the plastic wrap to contact. After that, refrigerate ganache until use. To make strawberry confit, we're gonna need fresh or frozen strawberries, white granulated sugar, Pectin NH, I use Sosa brand. Do not substitute with the gelatin or cornstarch. We use Pectin NH in this recipe. And we're gonna need citric acid. Mix sugar with Pectin NH and set aside. In a small saucepan, add cut strawberries and bring to boil. You can also use store-bought puree or you can use frozen strawberries. But if you're using fresh one, I usually cook them for a few minutes over medium heat. With the puree, of course, it's going to be easier. All you have to do just warm up puree and it's ready to use. But with the fresh strawberries, I cooked for a few minutes and then I used immersion blender. I am emulsifying just for a few minutes, just to make sure everything is combined. See, this is puree. Now bring back over medium heat and add white sugar with Pectin NH. And just make sure you're mixing with the whisk all the time. Bring this mixture to boil and boil for 20-30 seconds. After that, remove from the oven Add citric acid and mix well. And after that, transfer confit into pastry bag. I use a little jar for help. And I have to tell you, you have to work really fast here because pectin is working and your confit will set really fast. Just make sure you grab everything from the bottom of the saucepan. Then lay this pastry bag with confit flat on a countertop and refrigerate. When you're ready to assemble macaron shells, make sure the ganache is very soft and has really good piping consistency before transferring to a pastry bag. I'm using Wilton 2D piping tip. Just check with the spatula. Ganache should be soft and easy to transfer to bag. You see how shiny it is? And usually I'm transferring about half of the ganache that I made into pastry bag. Later I will add more because when I'm going to be filling macaron shells, I don't want the ganache melt from my hands. So just about half transfer into pastry bag. You can add later more. Strawberry confit I already have in a pastry bag. Just gonna cut a little tip and it's ready for use. For this chocolate strawberry macarons, I used strawberry macaron shells that I made before. I have separate video. I will link below this video so you can watch. And I'm placing macaron shells flat on a countertop. I pair them with the similar size and I'm going to be filling them. Just piping ganache on one flat side of macaron shell. And I really like this Wilton 2D piping tip to make a little rosettes. You can also use Wilton 1M piping tip or just plain round tip. It also will work, however you like. Just look at this ganache. It's very smooth and shiny and has this perfect piping consistency. Now let's fill with the strawberry confit. All you have to do is take this pastry bag with confit and pipe right into center of this ganache, just as you see in the video, just like this. Now let's assemble macarons. All you have to do is to just sandwich two macaron shells with the ganache in the middle. Just press lightly and make sure there is no ganache coming out from the sides of the macaron shell. Just like this. This is actually my favorite part of the making macarons. When you assemble all macarons, place them in an airtight container and refrigerate. Macarons need to mature in a fridge for 12 to 24 hours before you can enjoy them. But I decided to decorate those macarons with the chocolate and freeze-dried strawberries. I melted chocolate in a microwave and I just drizzle a little bit over macaron shells and then I crushed strawberries and voila, that's what I have. Drizzle a little bit chocolate and crush freeze-dried strawberries. You can actually do this before maturing macarons in the fridge or after. This is what I have: chocolate strawberry macarons. This classic flavor will be perfect for Valentine's Day or any other occasion. If you like it, subscribe and follow me for more recipes. I post new recipe every week. Happy baking!